that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Thursday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Edey. Wells is out there with Morant. And there's Jackson. And for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Oubre out there with MP. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Thanks, guys. Well, he has set a mark that should raise some eyebrows. The most 40-point games within a season in NBA history. He's filling it up and burying the opposition on a nightly basis. Guys?
He is a tough guy to stop. Thanks. And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here to the paint, looking for Edey. He gets it there.
Well, even when there's not an open passing lane, Ja will create one. He is an excellent passer.
MP kicks to Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside, Maxey. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Islo to head their program. Stan, after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the right side. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 5.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Pass to Edgecombe. MP outside. A three ball. It's good from long range. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
And here is Wells. Here's Jackson. Covered by MP. The 10-footer. And the Grizzlies tack on two more.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And the basket by MP. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. Jackson against MP. Jackson kicks to Morant. His three-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Pass to Edgecombe. From outside the arc. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Memphis has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Morant passes to Wells. Now Jackson, covered by MP. 4 on the clock. Jackson, rebound by the 76ers.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Maxey. Back to MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 15 points.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Left side Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
The 76ers leading by 9. MP passes to Uber. Now Maxey. MP with a screen on Morant. Maxey, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wells dishes to Morant. Jackson a screen on Oubre. Morant with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
A nice shot by MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant with it. He has 5. Edie a screen. Lets a floater go, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. George comes in for Oubre. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Edie. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. And it's Ty Jerome in for Wells. And here's Morant. Following the three-pointer by MP. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps on.
A nice shot by George.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
The Grizzlies trail by 15. To the middle. Bounce pass from Clark. Morant passes to Jerome. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's up a 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Screen by MP. He was all alone on that one. George has got 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pulled by Maxey. Pass to Aldama. Inside. To halt the run.
Displaying an innate ability to detect the score attempt. MP will do well to keep honing that skill.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Hey, Stan, given that we're in the late portion of the season, what would you advise the playoff-bound teams?
Well, it's really simple, Kevin. Make sure you're healthy and playing your best basketball. Seriously, if you can accomplish both those things, you've got a shot at a deep run in the postseason.
And the 76ers making a change here. McCain's checked in. Pippen's checked in for Memphis. Fires for 3. And the rejection by MP. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Pippen. Jackson finds Jerome. Pocket 2. And the rejection by MP. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for MP.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Hands it from downtown.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He had 57 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jackson can't get that one to fall.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's Philadelphia having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Jaren Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ty Jerome. Then it's Brandon Clark. Here's Jerome. Nothing on the board.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now, here's George. MP inside. Guarded by Jackson. With his first shot attempt. And again, it's Philadelphia.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the left side wing. Bounce pass from Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Jerome with the screen for Jackson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And that one is good from Jerome.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
MP passes to Grimes. Back to MP. Fires the three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Down low. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's George, and Philadelphia with another turnover here. Most of the season completed a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the three-point attempt by MP. Jerome with it, Maxey covering, and stolen by Maxey. Here's Kendall, and the basket good, a bank shot that time. MP's got 42 in the game.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Back to Jerome. There's a screen by Aldama. Shot clock at 6. Jackson has the open look, and another miss by Memphis.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And that one's good. Bono.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Here's Jerome. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now, here's Clark. Pass to Jerome. On the wing, Jackson. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre comes in for George. And it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Now, MP. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Outside, Maxey sinks the three-pointer. Maxey's got his third bucket of the night.
And well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
Left side Jackson to end the run. Can't hit that one. Good defense by MP.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fires from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. MP sets the screen for Maxey. He's feeling it. And MP with the basket on the assist by Maxey. MP's got 49 points in the game. Back to Jerome. Pass to Morant. Looking to get back on track here. There's Jackson with the three. And the three ball is good. Jackson's got 9.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
Now Oubre, following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep. Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 54 points.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Aldama finds Morant. Jerome in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Maxey attacking. Now Edgecombe. He has yet to score. The three from MP. The 76ers another three.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the 76ers. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Clark comes in for Santi Aldama. And Wells is subbed in for Ty Jerome. Now here's Wells. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game, and he makes that one.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
The three from MP. And it's Morant with the rebound. From 15 feet away, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. And here's Morant. Following the three-pointer by MP. Good, that's another bucket. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Spins. Pass to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shoots over Edgecombe. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Jared McCain's checked in for Edgecombe. And Wells launches it from deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
The Grizzlies shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Wells kicks to Morant. And again, unable to change momentum here. Oubre passes to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
And Embiid drops them both. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Back to Wells. And Aldama has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by MP. 1:52 left to play here in the half. And another miss by Memphis. And Philadelphia has possession. And slam dunk by Maxey. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 assists.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Pass to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Looking here at some numbers for MP. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Paul George is checked in for Philadelphia.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Aldama has it in the corner. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by MP. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. For Memphis, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in, and so he makes both from the line. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McCain. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. MP, no good. Now here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. From the arc, and the rejection by MP. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers on top, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Good to have a look here now at the 76ers. They're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the 76ers.
It's classic Showtime. The way they're running the break looks like the 1980s of the Lakers.
And this score reminds you of some of those old Lakers games. What a dominant performance so far. And that's a halftime wrap.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with Ty Jerome. Allie?
I have a status report from Memphis's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie. And of course, you never like to see any kind of injury.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MP out there with Oubre, and it's Embiid in its center. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
MP finds Oubre. And a wide open look for MP. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Jackson against MP. And it's Morant missing.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Grizzlies have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Now here's Jackson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
Jackson from long range. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Embiid. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The shot by Wells, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Back to MP. And got it! Another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Looking to get it going. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Edgecombe. The Grizzlies pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Morant kicks to Wells. Edey with a screen on Maxey. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Catching up on the chin. And again for 3.
Another 3 on that sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The three from MP connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, with his wingspan, Edey might be the easiest alley-oop target in the league. Just put it up.
Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Maxey with it, now guarded by Wells.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's good.
Works that one inside nicely.
Here's Maxey. He's got 19. In the corner, it's MP. Shoots the 3. And again for 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. George is checked in for Philadelphia. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jerome is checked in. Here's Jerome. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. And it's good for 2. 17 points for Jaren Jackson.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the inside. And that one's good. Bona.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
There's Jackson with the 3.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And here's MP for connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Andre Drummond.
I'm really not too surprised to see the rebounding numbers trail off a bit. He's a veteran player getting up there in years, and what comes with that is some changes to physicality and intentional adjustments to playing style. Even though his rebounding output has declined, that veteran presence and basketball IQ continue to grow.
They grab their own miss. Here's McCain. Drains it from beyond the arc. McCain's got his second bucket of the night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
An ideal stretch big. Aldama is 6'11" and very good behind the line.
MP passes to George. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That is his first foul of the game. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. And again for 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The 76ers, #1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
From past the arc, and the rejection by MP. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You take a look at the Grizzlies. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away.
And for the Grizzlies, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
He got it again. Sensational. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
Both free throws good from Morant. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get...
And good, he hits it again.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And it's Morant missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. 1:51 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Morant. Out to the right wing. There's the 3. Good on the triple. He's got 12.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
And here's MP for another bucket. Wow!
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. For 3, and the Grizzlies another 3.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the 1st.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. From downtown, and yep, another basket.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete scoring dominance. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
No one covering. George has got 7 points.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
And here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. And Aldama has it in the corner. No good on the triple. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a 3-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
Well, a moment like this really highlights the hard work MP has poured into his game. He's successfully pushed himself to achieve a whole new level of greatness. Amazing.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pippen's checked in for the Grizzlies. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Gordon finds MP. Now McCain. MP with a screen on Jerome. Back to MP. Pass to McCain. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Jackson down low. MP's there. Jackson passes to Jerome. It's not going to go for him. Good defense by MP. Outside Gordon. To the paint. Watford. And slam dunk by Watford.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
There's Jackson with the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Watford with it. Back to MP. MP sets the screen for McCain. MP, no good. The Grizzlies have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Clark, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Philadelphia.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to McCain. Here's MP. MP sets the screen for Gordon. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen.
Number 12.
And so here's Memphis. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Clark, a screen on Gordon. Now here's Morant for 3. Drills it from outside.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
In the corner, it's Watford. MP outside. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Back to Morant. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Jerome finds Morant. There's Jackson with the 3.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Here's Morant. The tray. And McCain pulls it down.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
MP, no good. And here are the Grizzlies now. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing. And good! There's another.
Tonight is one more for the history books. Once again, he sets the record for most points ever in an NBA game.
And it may not come as a surprise from him, but goodness, we got to acknowledge his greatness. What he is accomplishing is nothing short of legendary. It's MP, top of the key. Screen by MP. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes the 3. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Great open look there.
A strong three-point shooter. Jackson Jr. responds.
Back to MP. Watford with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And slam dunk by Watford.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And for Memphis, they're shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Outside Jackson. 18 feet out. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now Morant. Jackson in the corner. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Edgecombe. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
Morant surveying the D. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Morant. Will it go? MP grabs the miss.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
MP sets the screen for Edgecombe. And he lays it straight in. Edgecombe's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Looking to get it going. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wells is checked in. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Shakes him and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Back to MP. Pass to McCain. MP outside. McCain with the ball. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. McCain's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Jackson. Wells in the corner. 3-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Edgecombe. Back to MP. In the corner, it's McCain. At the elbow, it's MP. Here's the 3. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
Outside for Jackson. No good, unable to end this run.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
And that one, good. Morant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. MP sets the screen for Edgecombe. A three from MP. Hits it from three-point range.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the Suns did nothing less than guarantee a win.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of two that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Here's Edgecombe. That shot missing.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Morant, right side. With the floater, 2 points, that one goes.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
MP outside. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt